This is the story of Sarah, a woman who embarked on a solo adventure, only to find herself fighting for her life against the unforgiving wilderness. Her journey began with the familiar hum of engines, a lullaby as she gazed out the window. The world below, a patchwork of greens and blues, stretched endlessly, promising a peaceful escape. She felt a quiet anticipation, unaware of the nightmare awaiting her. Then, without warning, a violent jolt ripped through the cabin. This was no ordinary turbulence. The plane pitched, a terrifying lurch that stole her breath. Alarms blared, a cacophony of panic echoing through the confined space. Lights flickered, then died, plunging everything into absolute darkness. Sarah gripped the armrests, her knuckles white, as the aircraft spiraled downwards, a broken metal bird plummeting towards the earth. The impact was a brutal, deafening roar, followed by an eerie, suffocating silence. Sarah's eyes fluttered open amidst twisted metal, shattered glass, and the acrid smell of smoke. She was alive, miraculously. But the plane was a mangled wreck, scattered amongst towering trees. She was utterly, terrifyingly alone, miles from civilization. The first day was a blur of shock and disbelief. Sarah stumbled through the dense, unfamiliar forest, the silence broken only by the rustling of unseen creatures. Thirst gnawed at her, hunger a dull ache. Every shadow seemed to hold a new threat. Every snap of a twig sent a jolt of fear through her. She found a small stream, a precious lifeline, and huddled beneath a thick canopy as night fell, the darkness absolute and menacing. On the second day, a sliver of determination ignited within her. She had to survive. She scavenged for berries, her stomach churning with uncertainty about their edibility. She tried desperately to signal, waving a piece of bright fabric from the wreckage, but the vast sky remained empty. Despair began to creep in, a cold, insidious enemy. Thoughts of home and loved ones became a bittersweet ache in her chest, fueling both her will to live and her growing loneliness. The third day dawned with a heavy heart. Hope, a fragile thing, was easily crushed by the relentless reality of her situation. She felt weak, her body protesting every movement. She sat by the wreckage, staring blankly into the endless trees, the silence a constant, oppressive companion. A chilling question echoed in her mind. Had anyone even noticed she was missing? Was anyone truly looking for her in this vast, unforgiving wilderness? Then a sound. Faint at first, a distant thrumming that grew steadily louder. A whirring, the unmistakable beating of rotors. Sarah's head snapped up, her eyes scanning the sky. A speck appeared, growing larger, resolving into the shape of a helicopter. Tears streamed down her face, a torrent of relief and overwhelming gratitude. They had found her. She was going home. Her incredible journey of survival had finally come to an end.